Hi, my name is Miss Pam, and I'm from Building Blocks Child Development Center here in Spencer, West Virginia, and I have a book and a project to do with you today. If I can talk, I'm a little tongue-tied today, I think. Our book today is called Hugless Douglas and the Perfect Spring Day. That's the title, and the author is David Melling. And I wonder if he's the one that drew the pictures too. Let's find out. Here's a little bunny rabbit, and got the flowers, and look what's chasing him. Some bees. Getting those flowers. We tell our boys and girls at our schools, we leave the flowers where they are, because that way the bees need them. The bees need them, and yeah, David Melling. And he's the one that drew the pictures too. He's the author and the illustrator. Douglas was counting his spring collection. So far he had 2 leaves, 1 smooth stone, a funny shaped twig, and a busy caterpillar that wouldn't keep still. Suddenly there was a crashing noise, and a nest landed on his lap, followed by a squirrel. "I didn't know squirrels laid eggs," said Douglas. "We don't," said the squirrel. "It's Swoopy Bird's nest, and it bumped right into me." Before Douglas could reply, Squirrel had disappeared. "Oh my," called Swoopy Bird. "My nest, my eggs, my babies! What am I going to do?" "Don't worry," said Douglas. "Your eggs are safe. But I think you might need a new nest." Swoopy Bird asked Douglas to look after her eggs while she quickly built a new nest. Douglas agreed. He watched for a while, then sat down. "I'll wait right here," he said. The trouble with waiting, thought Douglas, is the sitting still part. It gives me the fidgets. Just then he heard whispering. It was the Funny Bunnies. "Hello," said Douglas. "I'm looking after Swoopy Bird's eggs while she builds a new nest. Do you want to help?" "My mom says bird eggs must be warm. That's why they sit on them," said a little bunny. "Maybe I should sit on these," said Douglas. "No!" cried the Funny Bunnies. "Well, what do you think would happen if Big Douglas sit on the little tiny baby eggs?" "I don't think it would be good." Another bunny put his arms around a bit of Douglas. "I feel safe and warm when someone hugs me." "Egg hugs!" cried the Funny Bunnies. "Okay, but you'll have to be very gentle," said Douglas. So every bunny was given one egg each to hug. Now they all got their eggs, and they're going to hug them tight. After a while, they put the warm eggs back in the old nest. "I think they're ready to hatch," said Douglas excitedly. "What does that mean?" asked the bunnies. "It's when the baby bird comes out of their eggs," he said. And sure enough, they did. Soon there were 8 fluffy birds with very quick runaway legs. They're going everywhere. They're everywhere. "Oh no!" cried Douglas. "Can anyone see them?" A family of sheep were passing by and stopped to help. Suddenly a squirrel appeared. "Douglas, do you know you have a bird on your head?" he asked. From up in the tree, Squirrel could spot all 8 babies and pointed them out to everyone. "All right, now so we have to see if we can find 8 chickie babies." "All right, let's see. Well, we know there's one on Douglas's head. And, oh, here's one. That's 2. There's 1, 3. Here's one's 4. There's another one's 5. There's one on that sheep's head, 6. There's one over here talking to a bunny. That's 7. And down here on this little sheep's toe, there's another one. 8. 8 fluffy birds. Luckily, it didn't take long to gather them and put them back into the old nest. Whew, said Douglas. Thank you, Squirrel. High above, Swoopy Bird was so excited to see her baby birds had hatched. Just in time, she chirped. The new nest is ready. Douglas and his friends made themselves into a wobbly ladder, and even Squirrel joined in. And after a bit of up and a bit of down, the birds were safely in their new home. Look at that. They go pop, jump, 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 hop, 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 right into the new nest. My babies are back, cried Swoopy Bird, and gave them a family hug. She was so happy that she hopped from the branch to give everyone a thank you hug. After all the excitement, Douglas sat down to play with his spring collection. He now had some feathers and a few eggshells. But his friends had another idea. Let's have a daisy chain hug, they cried. Perfect for a spring day, laughed Douglas. And then there's everybody giving everybody else a hug. Things to spot on a spring day. We have fluffy cloud shapes, baby birds that have left the nest, and baby birds, baby lambs, bird spotters. Look at this bird, look at that bird. Busy bees, colorful flowers, bird song. You can't really see that, but you can hear it. Tree blossoms, you can see those, and you can actually smell those too. Nesting birds, they made a little nest in their house. New seedlings, crawly insects, caterpillars and butterflies, April showers, and a squirrel's nest. That's down deep in the tree, and there's where all the baby squirrels are. In the end. Now, this book has, back here in the back of it, says make your own spring friends. You will need, and they have feathers, cutout paper eyes, leaves, stones, sticks and twigs, along with pencil, paper, scissors, and an adult to help. Here's some friends to get you started. And look what they made. All kinds. Look at this bird over here where the bird have a bird feather and a stick and a little eye and some little sticky feet. And it tells you how to make your own spring friends. So what I did was I went by on my way to work this morning, I stopped along the road and I found some stuff. Because it's spring and some of the leaves and stuff are still just tiny baby leaves. And they wouldn't make very big things. So I stopped along the road and I found some different kinds of leaves. I found this big leaf. This is called lamb's ear and it is very soft. And I found some little leaves. I thought maybe we could make him some arms out of some little leaves. What do you think? And maybe some sticks. This is pieces of straw that are weeds that were growing along the road. What could I do with my sticks? Maybe I could make the arms out of sticks. You could have big arms to give somebody a very big hug. And what else do you think I need? How about this one? He could hold that one. And how about some eyes? Oh, I forgot my eyes in my bag. Let me get my eyes. Let me pick some eyes on a friend. And we could glue him down. Or we could leave him like this. And then when we decide that we don't, we can make him like that. Oh, look at there. That's pretty cool. And here, let's use this for his mouth. Put it in the mouth like that. What do you think? We could use these for his feet. You could have feet, leave feet. There you go. And there's our friend. That's pretty cool. We could give him some spiky hair. That's some dried grass. You have spiky hair. There's my friend. Or when we, oh no, I got a good one here. Look here. Let's do it like this. Let's, instead of having a friend, let's make it like this. And it's going to be like that. And then we're going to put an eye right there. And then we're going to take this stick right here. And we're going to take it apart. And look here. We'll give him some prickles like this. Right along at the back. And there, we made a hedgehog. What can you make? All kinds of stuff we could give. He could eat a stick, or this could be a tree. It could be a tree right there. We could give him some more prickles. There, he could have a tail. Maybe he's not a hedgehog. Maybe we'll put that back there like that. We'll slide it underneath there, and that could be his tail. Pretty cool. Or we could put this one up here. We could make a bird. This could be his wings. And he could be sitting in a tree. I think you can do that. Alright. Well, that is all kinds of stuff that you can make. And you can glue it down. And you can keep your friends. Now, they're leaves and they're going to get brown and crunchy sooner or later. So, it might just be something that you want to play with for the day. And then you can put it all together. And all this is from nature, so you can just, except for the eyes. Now, you don't do that to your eyes. You got to keep your eyes. You might need those later for something else. But all this can just be put outside and back into nature. And you don't want to throw it in the trash because this is stuff that came out of nature and it can go back into nature. So, I have another project to do with this book, but you know what happens when you make a mess? You gotta clean it up. So, I gotta clean up my mess real quick. We're gonna put this away and we'll put our eyes away because we don't need those anymore. And we're gonna scoot this over here. We'll pick up all of our stuff. And we'll go put right this on our piece of paper. And we'll put Douglas down here in the back so he doesn't get dirty. And we're going to trade stuff around a little bit. Put that over there. Get my mat. Alright, now we're ready to do something else. So, last week, we colored eggs with rice. And I had all this colored rice. I'm like, well, what am I going to do with this colored rice? I have a good idea. I'm going to use it again. Instead of just pouring it out, you know, do it again. So, I took all of my rice that I had colored, my red, my orange, my yellow, my green, my blue, and my purple, and I put it in this container. And now, we're going to mix it up. We're just going to mix it all up and have all those pretty colors. Now, you could take your rice like this, and you could make pictures out of it. You could glue it onto cardboard, you could glue it onto paper, or you can make a game out of it. So what I have here is, you know that mat that you have probably in your playroom or in your carpet or somewhere that you play on? Well, this is the same thing. This is just a lot smaller. And you can see I took out all the letters except for a couple here that I'm going to show you. We're just going to pull them out of there. Now, B has these little things inside of it that makes our circle, or that makes the space. Okay, we're going to take those and we're going to put those to the side because we don't want to lose those because we might want to use that for something else. And we're going to take the A and we're going to do the same thing. And we're going to take that little piece and put that over here on the side. And then we're going to take our letters that we took out of here, and all of them, got lots of them, and we're going to put them right into the container that our rice is in. Alright, just like that. And we're going to mix it all up. Maybe bury some of those letters down there in the rice. Put them down in there so you can't see them. Slide them way down deep in there. I'll cover them up a little bit. They're kind of real light. They don't weigh up a lot, so they want to come right back up to the top. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to close our eyes and we're going to look around and see if we get a letter. And I'm just going to keep my eyes closed and we'll feel it. I don't know what letter that is, but it's got a hole in the middle of it. And it's kind of pointy right there. What it is. Hey, it's an A. So we're going to take our A and we're going to put it right back where it belongs. A. Alright, we're going to fish out another letter. And it is the letter H. And it's going to go right over here where the H goes. Our next letter is T. Put it right there. And let's see what letter's next. Next letter is N. And it goes right there. Alright, we need another letter. Let's see. This one's got a flat side on one side and it's rounded on the other. What letter do you think it is? It's flat on one side and rounded on the other. Are you ready? It's a D. I'm going to put it right there where it goes. Alright. Next letter is an M. Now, M is right here and W is right here. Now, here's something about this map. If you'll notice, if this was a W, it would be the same color and you wouldn't be able to see it very well. So we're going to turn it around and we're going to put it right there for an M. Plus, on this mat, the M and the W are a little bit different shaped. Alright, our next letter is an S. Alright, dig around in there and find the W. We know it's a W because we already got the M. And the M and the W on this mat is shaped just a little bit different. That makes it easier to find which one is which. Alright, our next letter is U. Goes right there. Our next letter is Z. The very end of our alphabet. Alright. Next letter is L. There we go. Alright. Next letter is X. There you go. Our next letter is, now wait a minute. I think this letter is backwards. This is bumpy and this is smooth. I think I need to turn it over. Ah, look at that. It's a G. We'll put it right up here with a G. Alright. We're going in there. Bind with another letter. It is an E. There we go. Alright. Now the letter O. No goes right there. Our next letter is, oh, there's a piece of rice on it. Next letter is R. Go clear down here on the very end. Find the R. Okay. Our next letter is J. There you go. All right. Let's see what's going to be next. Next letter is a V. A V is going to go right there. Alright. Down the bottom here somewhere. There is the letter K. K is right over here beside the J and the L. Alright. Another one, and it is a C. I'll put it right up here. A, B, C. Alright. Our next letter is P. And it goes right there. Okay. Our next letter is B. Alright. Let's find another one. And it is the letter Y. Now this Y, this letter is the same this way as it is this way. Look at that. It's the same thing. And it's going to go right there. Alright, our next letter is F. There it goes. Alright. And we need a Q. And our last letter is an I. And there we go. We have all of our letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and a piece of rice, H, I, all the way back down here, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And there you have it. We have the whole alphabet. We got it all back together. Okay, well, that's it for me today. I am going to put my puzzle back together and put all those little tiny pieces back in there because you just never know when those little things are going to come in handy. It's hard to tell when you'll need them. So, but I'm going to take my alphabet and we will see you